Hey, it's Terry Carr, and welcome to Pets Get Rocked Video Bites. This week, hooking up with Austin Dickinson from As Lions. Their debut, Selfish Age, blends hard rock and metal with killer guitar riffs and strong imagery-filled songwriting. Austin is Iron Maiden vocalist Bruce Dickinson's son, and the vocal apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Austin sits down with me to talk about the interesting pets in the animal-loving Dickinson household. Pets Get Rocked Video Bites welcomes Austin Dickinson from As Lions. Hey, it's Pets Get Rocked Video Bites with my good friend Austin Dickinson from As Lions. Hello. Joining me. First of all, love the debut.
Thank you very
Selfish
much.
Age, yep. So great. Little inspiration behind putting it together. Tell me a little bit about, getting back into the studio and putting this amazing collection of really awesome hard rock tunes together.
I think it was when we formed as a band, we had this sort of unspoken thing to each other where we wanted to be absolutely 100% true to our own musical influences as well as to each other's, and just create something new, original, and exciting. Create something that was kind of epic, kind of cinematic, something that, was still fundamentally a rock song, but had interesting sonic choices, something that, just brought something new to the table, So, yeah.
And you can hear those big sounding, visual tunes. This is a very, you can see it as you're listening to it. It's almost like an experience kind of record. Really great.
Yeah, well, we hope so. For us, it was certainly an experience.
So tell me about growing up. I know that you're an animal lover.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
yeah.
In the Dickinson home, animals throughout your youth and childhood growing up, big part of your life?
Yeah, we've always had cats. We had a cat. The original cat was called Kitty, which is the most original name.
Such an original name for the original cat.
My mum is American, and she lived in New York. She worked in New York for a very long time. And before she met Dad, she had this cat. And that ended up sort of transitioning into my childhood. So we had this New York cat in the leafy surroundings of West London. So
that's awesome.
She was always kind of like, on the lookout for a big yellow cab or something like that.
So funny.
And then, she went and we got a new cat called Sufi, who is just this ridiculous, fluffy ball of gorgeousness. Unfortunately, he does think he's a bit of a badass.
Sometimes cats do.
Unfortunately, he does. Yeah. He literally looks like a pom-pom. And he thinks he's bloody Rambo, and it's ridiculous. He'll hide in the back of the garden, and you'll be like, "I can see you. You're completely white," and he'll be like,
"That's awesome.
I'm camouflaged," and you're just like,
awesome.
He's just leaving to it. He needs to believe that. He needs this. He needs this today.
So sometimes, it's funny because you look at our rockers, we sometimes have team dog and team cat, and our rockers that travel with, their dogs. And I
think that's really cool when people travel with their pets. Like,
it's awesome.
It brings something new to a tour. When you see a dog, you're just like, oh, yeah. Like, I miss that.
A little Prozac and fur, you sort of get
absolutely.
that relaxation, kind of period. So animals have always been sort of a part of your growing up.
And and I love the cat, but I think my buddy is our parrot. Like, I don't live
so unique.
Yeah, I haven't lived
birds
with
are
my
high maintenance too.
With my folks for a long time, but whenever I go over there, oh my God, it's like seeing your best bud again. She's just the cutest little thing. She's nuts.
And so smart.
Yep, she's very smart. She's incredibly aggressive to everyone outside of the family.
Really? Is that true?
She's very like, who are you? What's going on?
The Dickinsons are her peeps, and you better get out of there.
She's a little dinosaur. So yeah, we absolutely love both of those animals, and I do miss them. They're fantastic. But
when you're on tour, you're not home.
Oh yeah, no, obviously
not able to get there.
But I did speak to my folks the other day, and they're both doing well. They're getting along. They don't try and kill each other, so it's kind of like a pacifistic. I don't think pacifistic's a word. It's like a pacifist version of Tom and Jerry. They're both just incredibly docile. So it's all good. It all works,
And I was going to say it's like the food chain, the non-working food chain.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, the broken food chain.
Which is cool. God, thank you so much. I love this debut so much from you guys, carrying the torch for that amazing hard rock and heavy metal that, everyone loves, especially here in the Northeast where we are today. It's, the lifeblood of a lot of rock fans.
Thank you so much. That really means so much to hear that from you. You know, your station is clearly loved by a lot of people, and you've got a ton of listeners. And so, you know, just to hear that is fantastic. That's really kind of you.
So much.
Shadows pouring like rain beneath the decay.